Hello, this is my devlog number 2, and in this devlog I will show you what I've done so far. In the previous one I didn't have much done, but this time what I started to do is build my level. So you can see here top-down view, I have different regions divided, and I use a spline for a landscape here and few techniques for the landscape material just to divide the kind of regions into that level into a different kind of regions here. So I have different vegetation here. I will have a forest. I will have a different forest here. I experiment with PCG foliage here, and I have some rivers and so on. So let's see what we have so far.
Welcome, young traveler. Take your time to explore this peaceful land. Many wonderful creatures live here waiting to be discovered. But to see them, you'll need the right tools. Gather carrots along your way. They'll help you trade for new discoveries.
So what I will have here is I have a house and I will have a garden here that you can collect some things in the world and it will be added here to your collection. Also you have a stall here, so this will be the region that you can come back and that will be called home. So this will be a few features here. At the moment it's a little bit empty, but it's something that I will definitely put more into later on. So we have a stall that we can buy some tools. At the moment I already have my magnifying glass here, and just for testing purposes, so we can do that. So what I have here is I have a collision. I don't want to go to the lake here, and I have some vegetation there, and obviously I have some carrots to pick. So what I also add is a crowding ability, so I can do C and I can crowd, so there's no other way that you can get out of it instead of crowding. So you can see here there's a region completely separate from the rest of the level here. I added a few more animals. I have a frog here, and also I have a spider. So what I can do is I can drag the spider. So this is my spider. I added that pop-up screen here, and you can see here he's like crawling around a little bit above the ground, but he will be in a different place anyway later on. So he's just walking around like that. And then also I have a frog. So you can see here there's one in the distance, but you can track this one here. And you can see here there's a little bit of animation of he's in the throat, and there's a lake here. I have some foliage, new one for a grass, and I also have some flowers here, but we'll probably correct it later on. Anyway, you have some interaction, so you can actually walk on that grass and it will bend it under the feet of my character, but that will also be changed later on. So we can collect carrots more, and they kind of lead you into that path. So let's go there. There's you could go right here, or you can go left. So there will be some vegetation here. At the moment I don't have much, so I'm still working on the foliage asset at the moment. So we have a river here on the left hand side. There will be a waterfall later on. At the moment it's not implemented yet. So, and we have a bridge here, and the idea is there's a new riddle. So I can't actually go through that river, so it's blocked, and if I will try to go through that bridge, I can't. So the bridge is broken, and we need to fix that. So basically you have some missing planks here, but I will have few planks scattered around the world, so I can collect this plank here. You see, you might have that will be useful. In the right hand corner you can see I have one plank, and I can actually add it here, but two are still missing, so I need to go and find the rest of them. So at the moment I haven't put them far away, but normally they will be scattered around the world, so we won't be able to access that part of the level if you want to collect the plank. So that will be the thing. Where did I put the last plank? Here. There's a third plank. I have two missing planks now, so I will be able to go and fix the bridge now. And you can see the bridge is fixed, and I can pass through and I will have an access to another part of this. At the moment it's fully empty, so there's not much in there, but that will be populated later on with some caves and some other animals. So let's go to another region. We can go through the forest. At the moment there's not much on the ground on the forest, but I will add grass and mushrooms later on here. I need to create enough foliage assets to have distinguish different regions, so each region will have its own vegetation. So there will be a region here where you can see here you have butterflies there, and then I can go uphill here, and here it will be some kind of bridge that you can go to another side, so you can access the other one. At the moment it's not here, so that's the plan. And here I have a riddle, so basically you can't access that part unless you will figure it out how to step on the slab. So you can go here, and this is actually wrong, so you can go on the right one, this one, and this one. If you do it in sequence, you can access another part of this, and you will see you have a different vegetation here. So this will be more like an autumn leaves here. There is a little bit of experimentation that I do with PCG grass here, and procedural generation of the foliage. So that will be the another region that I can have it with different animals and so on. So you can actually go here on that ridge here and walk around. So basically that's what I'm trying to do. I started to build a level already, and that's the way I will have a better idea what I need to produce, what kind of assets I need to produce, what kind of puzzles I need to do, and that will help me to figure it out what's coming next. So far it's still not much, but I'm getting there. So I have a little bit of foliage already done, I have a grass, I have flowers, I have some mushrooms, so it's coming along nicely. It's still a long way to go. Alright, thank you, and see you in the next one.